and here is part 2. So unfortunately, when I get a call, I'm taping with my phone on this one. When I get a call, the video stops. So again, it's one of the things I got to remember to do when I'm breaking cases, because that would be a nightmare if the video goes out during breaking cases. I've lost a case doing that one, and not because somebody called, but just because the video got corrupted. Oh, what a nightmare. Whole case is gone. A lot of people disappointed. But it's just kind of what happens when you're depending 100% on technology. So anyway, that was totally my fault. I had it on airplane mode, but I still had Wi-Fi on, so the FaceTime call came through while I was on. From this one right here. That's Chan, my wife. By the way, that's my son, Ethan. He's 3 years old, and I have another one on the way. A girl, her name will be Emily, named after my sister. So let's get back to what we were talking about. I had said this was 2015, but it's actually from the 2016 Panini football. So this is one of the inserts that you get from 2016. So this is all going to be from the 2016 Donruss Mega Boxes, which also includes 2015 Gridiron Kings. So the Gridiron Kings is what kind of threw me off. But this is actually a 2016 Donruss product. It's serial numbered right in half, 125 out of 250. So just a cool card that I got there, Joe Montana. Got one of these gold press proofs, which I really like. These are numbered out of 50. The gold press proofs. The silver press proofs are numbered out of 100. And then you have die cut versions, which really just these silver parts are kind of cut out. Pretty neat. And I think the edges are rounded as well in the die cut versions. And the die cuts, the golds are 25 and the silvers are out of 50. So pretty neat stuff. I got one of those silver ones. Here's like one of the lowest number stuff I've seen in a very long time. As you can see, it's a really cool press proof. It's one of the 8 years in the league stats. So it's numbered into the stat, and the stat is 8. So this one is numbered 3 out of 8. It's an Earl Campbell. He was a running back in the early 80s for the Houston Oilers before they moved to Tennessee Titans. So if I had pulled this in a break, this would actually go to the Tennessee Titans, not to the Houston Texans, just because these guys had nothing to do with the Houston Texans other than being in the city. So this would go to the team that they became, which would be the Tennessee Titans. So, but a real neat pull I got out of here. 3, yeah, there you can see it. 3 out of 8, really super low. Got a couple Cowboys. As you know, I'm a Eagles fan, but I picked up these guys. I'm going to hold on to them, of course. Prescott and Elliott, 2 rookies, made the playoffs this year. Super hot. I think they're going to get hotter, honestly, so I hold on to them. Got another Cowboy coming, and I have another big Cowboy coming, too, at the end. And my biggest pull, and kind of why I'm doing this, is my last pull here, which we'll get to in a second. But, oh, here's one of the die cuts that I'm telling you about. So that's a gold one, so it should be numbered out of 25. And there it is. Let me see if I could sharpen in on there. There we are, 2 out of 25. Of course, Tony Romo, the quarterback before Prescott took over. A real nice die cut. So real nice triple Cowboys. And then you'll see I'll finish off this pile with a Cowboy. Here's a real neat Chief here. Now look at that nice patch there. Real nice. Again, another playoff guy. And you could see pretty low number there. 39 out of 49, Chris Conley. So real nice. Super duper thick too. Real nice patch there. 1, 2, 3, 4 colors going this way. So real nice. Real nice hit there. Here's something weird. So back-to-back packs. I got Trent Dilfer. So Dilfer, these were just insane to get one of these, never mind 2 of them, and 2 of them pretty much in back-to-back packs. Both of these came out of the same box. Now what's neat about these is these Panini cards kind of bridge the entire, I guess, anything Panini puts out, they can put these into. So a lot of times you'll see a card, this exact card, saying it's from National Treasures, because National Treasures has a lot of these in it. So these you can get in National Treasures. You know, it just kind of is dated 2015. So normally, of course, it would come out of the 2015 National Treasures. But this is one of the types of cards that kind of spans the whole Panini empire. So pretty neat. Really weird that it came out twice. And look at the signature is almost exactly the same on both cards. So pretty neat. Got 2 of those. Like those a lot. Here's a cool one. I know this guy isn't a monster or anything, but I really like these framed autographs, and I really like the number of this one, 5 of 25. So I like that one. Thought that was a pretty neat hit. Held on to that. My final card, though, was this beauty here. Look at this. I told you I'd end with a cowboy. I did. You can see that's Witten. He has his, you know, almost every signature I see of him, he puts in his number. Great, nice red frame. If you know anything about that, that's a low number. And it is out of 10, but the beauty is 1 of, let me see if I can sharpen this up. Yeah, there it goes. 1 of 10. So how's that for a hit, huh? Nice. So this guy definitely, you know, I don't think there's any question. It's whether is he going to make it in his first ballot or not, and I think he probably will. I think he would make the Hall of Fame in his first shot at it, but we'll see. So I'm going to hold on to this guy, of course, for a little while, see what happens with that Hall of Fame vote and that type of thing. But so that, believe it or not, was my free boxes. Those were all the good cards. Of course, I got some Brady's and some Aaron Rodgers, some Favres. You know, got some other nice dollar cards that I'll be able to package together and sell. But these were my hits that I actually sleeved and put away. I talked about 2016 Donruss Optics and how I got 10 boxes. Told you the kind of the story in part 1. And I'll just do a quick one now. I got 10 boxes for $199, free shipping, and then I had a $50 gift card that I had won. So it turned out to be a total of $150 shipped for 10 boxes of this 2016 collector's boxes. So it's Donruss Optics. So as you can tell, the difference between the Donruss Optic and the regular Donruss is they're pretty much the same pictures, except these are shiny ones. So again, I like to compare them to like a regular Topps brand versus a Topps Chrome. That's kind of the difference in my eyes. However, I kind of like these optics more because I think they're just crisper and sharper. They really make the player stand out there if you can kind of see. So I think they've actually won up Topps Chrome on this, and I know Topps Chrome are the ones that created this, but I think they've kind of perfected it a little bit. Just a real sharp card. My only complaint with these cards, and this card is no exception, and I know I'm being a little bit picky here, but if you can tell, this card is pushed over a little bit. You see this side is thinner than this side, so that means it's kind of off center. It's a miscut, so if I were to ever grade this, I'd be punished because of this. Even though the corners, you can see all 4 corners are like razor blades, this definitely would never be a 10. It probably, you know, I'd be lucky to get a 9 on this, maybe a 9.5 if I went. No, probably not. Probably a 9 in Beckett. And then PSA, I don't think does 0.5. Oh, maybe it does, actually. It does a 9. I don't know if it does a 9.5. I'm not sure. I've never seen a 9.5 in PSA. I know Beckett does the half points. Anyway, I wouldn't get a 10 here. Because it's off center. It's absolutely, I could see it with my eye, definitely off center. So that's my only complaint about these cards. And on the back, I guess you can kind of see it a little bit, but on the front, you could see it a lot better. This side is thinner than this side. So that's my only complaint about these cards, and you'll see that a lot throughout the Donruss brand, that they still cannot figure out that off center thing. So that's kind of, again, this is one of my favorite guys too. That's why I pulled him out here. Tajay Sharp, I think he's going to have a big year with Mariota next year. They're already starting to connect really nicely, and I think he's going to have a big year next year. So if you can grab a hold of this guy, some premium cards, you could still get them pretty cheap. Grab onto them. I'll be holding onto this guy definitely. So in each one of these collector's boxes, they're great. So if I remember correctly, I think you get a game used and you get an autograph in every box. The game used I sold already, and I had some Prescotts, I had some Elliott's, I sold those. I don't think any of them were numbered. They were the bronze parallels. I got all bronze, all 10 were bronze. So yeah, I think I got some Prescott. I think I got a Goff too that I sold on eBay as well for a good amount. So I've already probably made close to my 150 back with selling that stuff, and I still have all the autographs. So I'll kind of show you the autographs. No big hits here. I do have one big hit, and that's this guy here, which you'll see in a little bit. A big hit to me, at least, and I'm hoping. I don't even know. And I'll tell you the story about that in a second. We're going to open that up on camera together. But these are, so I'm going to break this off into 2 sections here. So there's 8 autographs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so there's 8 autographs here, and I'll tell you why there isn't 10 in a second. But let me show you. So you could tell, like, I have rated rookie and I have RC shields. Okay, that's what I call them. So the rated rookies are really where it's at. Those are the big hits usually. They have the better rookies, the higher drafted rookies there. The RCs, of course, you have sleepers here as well. The difference is, if you can tell, these are stickers. So these rookie cards, I'll show you all 3 of them. Nobody like killing it right now or anything, but they're all 3 stickers. And look how nice and shiny they are. Real nice. So I got those 3. We're going to move to these now. These 5 or so, 3, 4. Yep, 5, all right? All on card. That's the beautiful thing about getting these rated rookies. So all on cards, all on card autographs, which is a real rarity in the Donruss world anyway. So, and then it's the same back pretty much as a regular 2016 Donruss. But you got these really shiny, real nice cards. Nice Sterling Shepherd. That's not a bad one. Get the German here. Get that autograph. Just really little tiny autograph. Okay, we'll see what he does. I know he got some starts this year. You know, it's hard to tell. He didn't blow the doors off of anything, but let's see what he does. This is a keeper here. Hold on to him. I don't have him in my top 12, but I'm going to hold on to him anyway, just because right now, honestly, you're going to get $5 for him anyway, so why sell him? So I'm holding on to him. Now, as you can tell, I got 8 of those. 8 plus the Tajay Sharp. So I got 8 of those. Why didn't I get 10? Well, one of them, of course, was a points. I believe it was 250 points. I have it somewhere. I haven't spent it. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, here it is. So I got a 250 pointer from Panini. So that was one of my hits. And my other hit was this guy. Of course, I'm showing you the code because it's already redeemed, but look who that is. So now you got to remember, I hit this in, let me see if I could sharpen up that expire date, because that's what I'm going to talk. Yeah, there it goes. I hit this at the end of October, beginning of November 2018. Unfortunately, this expired in 6/28/2018. I went online. I said, you know, what happens with this? Because I never had one that expired. Because, you know, I'm usually doing lower end stuff, to be perfectly honest. I don't, you know, spend a tremendous amount on my personal collection. So I really didn't know, would I be able to, you know, redeem this or not. I looked online and pretty much everyone said, yeah, you can redeem it online. It's definitely, they'll come to you if they have any left. If they don't, they'll replace it with something. So I got a package today from Panini. So again, I submitted this. So to give you an idea, again, this is an expired one. So they normally, I saw, take longer. An expired one, I got it in the end of October, beginning of November. So let's say November 1st, I submitted this. I got it. Today is February, right after Valentine's Day, February 16th. So what was that? 3 months? So November, all of November, December, January, and half. So 3.5 months. So what's that? 12, 13, about 15 weeks, let's say. 15 weeks. And here it is. 15 weeks, we got it. Let's see what's inside. Now I'm hoping, of course, you know this guy, Michael Thomas. He's a monster this year with Drew Brees. He's on the Saints. He is pretty much the go-to guy. Of course, I saw a lot of him when the Eagles played the Saints. That was of course, that was a tough game for me to watch, and he was killing it that game. So let's see. Now again, this is expired. So who knows if I am actually going to get it. I may not, but that's kind of why I'm doing this on camera, to kind of see who I got. So let's see. It looks like one card. And there he is. Oh, that's wonderful. Nothing else there. So this is really who I wanted. I did not want this to be replaced. I really wanted to get the Michael Thomas. And there he is. Look at that. Real nice. very happy that I got him because, you know, they're not going to replace it with a Carson Wentz, and they're not going to replace it with a Goff, you know. So I really wanted the Mike. There it is. There's a nice sharper view. I really wanted the Michael Thomas. So real nice. Look at his signature too. That's again a good looking card, but right away I see this part is thicker than this part. So again, not really a good specimen to grade. Top and bottom it looks okay, and the corners again really sharp. But it's off center. It's really off center. This is the bronze parallel, so it is not numbered. But if it were to be numbered, I think the number appears right here. Just so you know, if you ever get any of this stuff. But again, nice rated rookie, Michael Thomas. Again, this is going to be one of my keepers. Panini CS. Yeah, it's going to be one of my keepers. Something that I hold on to. I'll take a look and see how much it's going for on eBay. But I think this is really, you know, a card to hold on to. Again, so if you need anything from me, let me see if I could sharpen up that background. If you need anything from me, of course, that's my eBay ID. If you sell anything that you're interested in, of course, shoot me an email. I also do trades, too. It's not always you have to pay. I do trades as well. I'll be happy to trade something, especially, you know, I'm a big Eagles fan. So if you have any Eagles stuff, I'll be happy to trade for Eagles stuff all the time. The only thing I probably wouldn't trade, unless it was a crazy trade, would be that Witten, because I really want to hold on to him until he makes the Hall of Fame, which is pretty much a no-brainer. But anyway, that's everything for me. So that's my video for today. Again, here's all my information in the background. If you want to contact me, ace2468@hotmail.com is the best way to get to me. If you want to watch some more videos, you're here already. But if you want to come back, it's ace2468 Sports Cards. It's plural. And I know I have their breaks every weekend. That'll be coming again soon. It'll start in June. For now, I'll try and post something, at least one every couple weeks, to kind of keep my subscribers, you know, above that 1,000 threshold. But again, I appreciate every single one of you. I'm happy you guys joined me, you know, for this, for my hobby, honestly. So thanks again. I hope to see you guys all sticking around, and shoot me some messages if you'd like. Again, ace2468@hotmail.com if you just want to shoot me an email, have any requests of anything. If you want me to open up anything for you on camera, I can absolutely do that as well. If you have any ideas about what you'd like me to break, I'm still very open. Of course, 2016, I think dollar for dollar is probably the best year. Even with the big rookies in 2018, I think still, when you go dollar for dollar, I think 2016 is probably where you should be spending your money right now, in football at least. So again, if you have any ideas, any thoughts, definitely leave a comment on this video. If it's more of a private nature, you can absolutely shoot me an email, ace2468@hotmail.com. Take a look at my auctions. I have some football stuff up there, a lot of baseball stuff, some ice hockey stuff. I also have some, of course, some football, baseball, basketball. I got all the sports. Got even some racing stuff, I think, up there still. So definitely got a lot of stuff up there. Got some collectible cards as well. Oh, gonna be putting on some garbage pail kits. Let me show you some of these neat things I got. I wasn't prepped to do it, but let me take a look and see if I have anything. I have a real cool... Look at this. Sorry, Michael Thomas, I'm going to have to take you down because I want to show this off. I don't know if you were a kid in the 80s. This is going to bring you back some memories. This is and this was released the same year, 1980. Okay, so the year after, 1986. Garbage Pail Kids. This is the exact one, except it's in the 5x7 format. It still is actually a sticker. It has the back, you know, kind of the same stuff. It's card number 1, which in the original one, it is number 1. Now, the original regular size, so you can see the difference, the regular size number 1 is, geez, a couple $100 now. But this, very much more reasonable. You can get this under $20. So I'm trying to put together the whole set. I think I only have one of these. I might have a second one, so I might be putting one of these online, but I'm going to try and, I think it's about a 40 card set. They're all this big. This is series 1, and I have a number of them. You can see I'm trying to put together a whole set, so you're going to see that on eBay, but you could see, yeah, it's a lot. These are monsters. So I'm putting them all together, getting them all going. As you can see, here's some of them. They're just a lot of fun. That's card number 2. So yeah, I have started. You're gonna let me pull out the other. So there's 2 that are super famous. Here's the one that's probably even more famous than Nasty Nick. These are the 2 hardest to get. This is the second one, and again, you could see corner dinged up here a little bit, really off center. This one's much thicker than this one, and top and bottom as well. The top is much thinner than the bottom, but to get Adam Baum, it's a big one. He was number 8, and that's the original number 8. This is just kind of the epitome of Garbage Pail Kids was this one right here. This is the one that kind of was on a lot of the marketing materials, a lot of the packaging. So just got, still, they're tough to find. They're a little bit more rare, but just a lot of fun to collect. They're not crazy expensive. The 2 that I showed you are the 2 most expensive. They're both going for about the $20 range. Once in a while, you can find them for a little bit less. But if you want a good quality one, it's probably going to be about 20 bucks. All the other ones you can get for under $5. It's just a matter of shipping, adding in shipping there. So real fun. That's my next project that I'm kind of doing during the football off season. Sharpen up that Michael Thomas. There it goes. Again, thank you so much for joining. I'll be back again. Maybe I'll do a Garbage Pail Kids video next, just for a little bit of fun. So definitely stay subscribed to me. I appreciate it. Well, I'll be back before you know it. Spring's coming up soon. And then all of a sudden, it'll be football season again. So thanks again for joining. Hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. That was pretty decent. I'm not a big Patriots fan, but it was nice to see Tom Brady get that, what was it, the 7th ring, 6th ring, whatever it is, I lost count. It was nice to see. Really wish Goff performed a little bit better, but totally understandable. The guy is, a 2016 rookie. He's just second year in the league. He's just only going to go up from where he is right now. So real exciting year in football coming up, I think. Got a lot of these, 2016. Of course, you got the 2017 rookies. And the 2018 rookies are turning out to be monsters as well. It's just the product is priced so much higher in 2018 that dollar for dollar, 2016 I think is still where it's at. But if that changes, I'll change along with it, and I'll start getting some 2018 stuff. Anyway, again, I could ramble on forever. Thanks again for joining. Hope to see you on my future breaks and my future, I guess, over the summer, some videos that aren't breaks necessarily, or if I get anything new, some neat stuff, I'll break it up on camera. I'll open it up on camera and let you guys kind of experience it with me. Thanks so much for joining. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.